she's watching TV, so it's gonna be playing some weird shit. So I just keep muting my mic.
Okay, no big deal. I gotta get in it first. It says searching.
Alright, I'll click it.
Damn, Khalil's numbers are insane.
Yeah, he broke a record, I think.
We are just across the Allegheny River from downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go. My 20. Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Not today, you are. Not today.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with
I mean, I feel better, but I'm still sick as fuck. Better than I was last time.
More and more of that in this game.
Here we go.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run the counter. It's Logan. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Caught by Cobb. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
He could have went for it. I don't give a shit.
We punted 4 times as this one's away. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Browns
Automatic. Yep.
And 10. Murray now on 1st down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, You've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
To throw again on second down. Murray. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Stop your whining. 57 to mine.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, he's got Jake Butt as tight end. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. First down, Murray. Flush to his right. And that's going to be...
So, I'm doing this right here. I don't have to do this the whole time. I ran the same play the entire way down the field, the same adjustments. That's what cheese is. I can score every single drive doing that exact same play over and over and over again. That's what I got pissed about. That's what I'm talking about. And I just want you to know that you don't have to, I don't do that to anybody. You can be good at Madden and not do that. But you can also be good at Madden and do that. And I can score every single time if I want to like that. That's all I'm saying. That is my point. No, it's not even like that. It's cool. I may have been a little hasty or whatever. Nonetheless, it's because of when you play me, you did some different stuff. When you started to get down with John, you got nervous. You got whatever you got. And you started going right back. You threw like 1 or 2 passes the whole damn game, bro. The whole game. And I understand that. And this play works against you, and I can keep doing it over and over again, but just because it works, that's not how you play, though. I beat you without doing that, don't I? Do I have to do that every time I play you to beat you? Okay. How is that fun? It's not a weakness. It's cheese. It's manipulation. There's nothing you can do to stop that. You're going to get lucky if I make a bad play or a bad read or something along the lines, but there's no way the computer defense can stop it. And if you use one of those players, I have 2 more that are wide open almost every time I just pick because the game can't cover it. Your pitch, no matter what defense you run or your counter, I can slow it down, but I can't stop it 24/7. I can't. It's impossible. Just like the pass play. I can run that the whole damn game if I want to. But I don't want to do that. If you want me to do that, if that's how you want it to be, then we could do that. But if you wanted to know, you said you were confused. I didn't want to say anything. I wanted to show you. And if you wanted to know why, that's it.
Know what it was that you were talking about yesterday.
Puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
I didn't know you were actually stop.
Oh, I was aggravated as fuck, bro. I mean, it's just after a minute, bro. It's like, goddamn, you're better than that. You could play way better than that, than to do the same thing.
It's Logan, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I don't care what you do. To be 100% honest, I really, truly don't care.
And that's going to make it 4th down.
But what aggravated me is you wanted to learn about the game. I taught you about the game, and you didn't use any of it. You just kept running what you knew worked because you were afraid you were going to lose.
And that one hits at the 7.
And it was like a big, like, it'd be like, I mean, I don't have no example for you because, I mean, I just don't, but it's just like a slap in the face in a sense. It's like I tried to help you and teach you shit, and you don't. When it comes down to it, you think in your head you're already losing to me, so it don't matter. But when you play other people, you're like, well, I can't. I know I can beat this guy if I do this same thing over and over and over again. You know? Does that make any sense at all? If it don't, that's cool. I mean, I'm not like gonna go crazy about it. I'm just saying.
They're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game.
I mean, if it don't, it don't. I ain't gonna yell at you. I ain't gonna say no more shit like that. I'm just saying. I have absolutely no idea.
The Browns drive about to get started.
But it don't matter.
This a 2-score advantage, had the touchdown on the first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
I ain't arguing. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely. This ain't arguing for sure. For me, I mean, if you're arguing, then I'm sorry. I don't want you to be revved up.
And say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
A pass complete here.
Because it definitely ain't an argument for me. I'm just trying. Maybe it is in the sense that I'm trying to prove a point. Yeah.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. After
No, I told you. I literally.
on EA Sports.
You're right, and that's.
And honestly, I think
Stop it. Right.
right. Like I think the way of I'm gonna run this play until you can stop it, and then once you do, then I'm gonna have to resort to something else. And if you ran that same play against me all game long, I'm not gonna be mad because that's exactly what I would do. I see nothing wrong in you running that same exact play and me trying to figure out how to stop it.
I just don't see. I mean, that's
Don't stop it then.
that's difference in opinion, I guess.
Murray escaping the
But
pressure right.
oh damn.
He's going to throw deep right side. And this is going to
Oh.
be lined up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Murray. And that will be incomplete. There on the coverage, knocking that one away was Mike Edwards.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
I ain't even upset for real. I'm not upset. I'm just saying.
Victory last week as he
I don't even care how you play the damn game, but what I'm saying is don't come to me and be like, how can I do this if you're just gonna be like, forget it, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do anyway. Play your game, but don't act like to me you want to get better, because you don't. If that's how you want to play, you don't want to get better. You want to play your way, and that's totally cool. Do it. I don't care.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11.
I know you ain't White. Check 99. Check 3. 218. Chopper.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Trying to run for it with Pollard. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And able to find Conley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards.
Probably thought I was running it first until that happened.
Murray now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. On 1st down, here's Breida. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
From the red zone, here's a Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Yeah.
Jared Cook. His
I mean, he's a tight end, but he was on the line, yeah.
And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
He's 61. Matchbox lights.
Play action. Garoppolo. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll run it here with Logan, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And the Steelers on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9.
Alert! Check 49! Protein spill!
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And that's complete to Gates. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short.
He's too slow.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats
well, thank you for that.
in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Right, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
I don't know what's that. Watch the slack.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage. And
using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Just what the Browns needed there, good for a gain of 17.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He picked up another first down with that run.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Pro Bowler C.J. Mosley, the Ravens' leading tackler last year, up to make the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I got one. 51's the mic. In your face.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Second down, Murray sets to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
It's our time. 51 to Mike, boy, 51. And we heavy it up. It's heavy on the edges. Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, defense.
Murray with a 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And
What was my dude doing?
nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively.
I just ran straight. Watch that.
Instead, it just brings up 4th down. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. On the right hash. Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared.
Hold on one second. Alright, I should be good. What, baby? I know. You can't sit right there. That's not a good spot. Here, sit on my side. If you sit on my hands, I can't play, baby. You're not scared. You're fine.
About to get started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Murray. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
You never know who it'll be.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Murray now, 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. And an alley to run. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down.
can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They run with Breida. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The last run got 9. That leaves them with second and a yard. Now Murray throwing on second down. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal. From the gun, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
Mike 57. Defense wins championships, baby.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
6 plays.
Never know, man.
Here. This is play number 7, third and goal.
Mike 51. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. So Mike 51. Mike 51. Right.
Murray now, third and goal. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Clay Matthews. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Marr able to put this one through. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as
That sucks.
The way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They run the counter. Logan. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Oh, big man.
No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's fourth down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded just inside the 20. Able to slither by. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And out will come the offense as they take over. On the NFL scoreboard elsewhere, third quarter down in Arizona. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Browns drive about to get started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. To throw again on second down. Murray. Caught here by Conley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Crunch time, defense.
This is Breida. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51.
On second down, here's Murray. And this is Cook with a grab. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Murray now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breida. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
All day, dog.
On second down, it's Pollard. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. No chance.
Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Let's go.
Hey, it's coming up.
Oh, Trot.
Yeah.
51 Mike. Mike 51.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Richie James, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Punting always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now Garoppolo. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down.
That was a fucking lineman.
Inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Like legit, you just did pirouettes with a fucking lineman. How he even caught it is beyond me.
Yeah, I'm not sure what.
Here we go.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they're down to the 29-yard line. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Looking for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return won't go anywhere.
Oh, I took that out.
Territory at the 2-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now the first carry for Brian Hill. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Murray now on first down. Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The Browns on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Get wide.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. Man, I got you. No.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, it's coming up. Hey, let's go. It's coming.
To throw is Murray. Fighting to stay upright.
Oh, she just went down.
Some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it, but you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The Steelers on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ndamukong Suh in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Let's go right here now. Under 10, under 10, 10.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. T.J. Logan, 78 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's
do what now?
Good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing.
What was that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
And he'll be brought down at the 23,
Go for it.
make it the 24-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
First down, Murray. James has got it. Complete.
What the fuck kind of pass was that?
Catch it, 2nd and 8.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And an alley to run. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game.
No, that's Kyler.
He's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Now it's Breida. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They run again with Breida. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Here we go, here we
The
go,
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Coming this way.
They'll run on first down. It's Logan. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
They run again with Logan. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Here we go, here
The
we go.
Steelers on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
They'll try and run for it. He'll have a first down past the 40. The 40. 20. 10. 5. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. T.J. Logan with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. This time the extra point up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Why didn't you onside kick? You gotta score twice in 1:50.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Hey, I'm trying to collect. 51, Mike. Mike, 51. I don't think you got it, son.
Back to throw it. Murray airing it out, looking for Ridley. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Riley Ridley, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
But my kicker's trash.
Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On play action, now Garoppolo. He's got a man open. That's Marshall.
He's right fucking there.
Down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A 3rd down gain of 19. Play action, Garoppolo. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Looking to throw. Garoppolo. This will be caught by Brown. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll try and run for it. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to win the football game. The Browns drive about to get started. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A little too aggressive.
I try to decline it. That's gay.
No one trying to cover is going to like the call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
51's the mic, 51's the mic. Ball. Mike 51, Mike 51.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared. 51's the mic.
Yo. Yo. Go, Mike 51.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Richie James there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
This is my point of the whole game, bro. I'll do this if that's how. And you chose to not run your plays for whatever reason. I don't know why you didn't run the pitch until the very end.
Shut them down.
No, I didn't. I did not. You ran them twice. Look how many carries. Just look at how many carries you have versus how many carries you have against anybody else.
I ran the pitch.
Look how many passes you have versus anybody else. No, I'm full-fledged. I don't give a shit. Like I said, I'm not mad. I was never mad. The only thing I was upset about is that I tried to offer you help and you didn't act like you wanted it. You acted like you wanted it until you started doing the shit that you're doing against everybody else. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. But if this is how we play, that's one. That you've ran that pitch maybe 5 times, and I've got it on YouTube. I can go back and count every single one. How many times have you ran against somebody else? And I'll go count those too. I mean, it's in the video. You threw, and you always throw against me more than anybody else. And I feel like it's because you want to try to learn something, or you're trying to do something different. It ain't because I'm shutting the pitch down, because you can't shut it down. You can stop it. You can plug it.
You stopped it successfully more than anybody else has. And I went
Dog, you scored 6 touchdowns with him against John last week. 6 touchdowns.
And they will head back home next week.
Yeah.
For Pittsburgh, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop 8-4 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.
more successfully to where I can't just do that all game
Brandon
long.
Gordon alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
I don't mean to upset you.
No, you're. I think you're taking what I'm saying, my upsetness, as something completely different than it is. I gotta pee real quick. Give me 1 second. I've been holding this in for a long, long time. A long, long time. Sorry, it's the song that never ends. I gotta do something else too. Come here. Okay, now what? What's up? What was it? I don't even remember. Something about how could I be mad when I did what I did or something? Is that what you said?
The thing is, I don't want you to feel. You said you feel like I was asking for help, but I actually don't want it or something.
Uh-huh.
I'm a firm believer in I'm gonna run a play until someone can stop it, and then I'm gonna resort to a backup. So I've been trying to find other plays like